first up, a bit of background on why this says Atari games, because that some people might not know about. Um, so in 1984, that was at the time of the North American video game crash. So naturally, Atari's home console business was bleeding money. So their parent company, Time Warner, decided, the arcade games are still doing decently well. They had some hits like Star Wars, a lot of their other older games, from 79 onward, Asteroids, Tempest, that kind of thing, Warlords, Major Havoc. They had a lot of good stuff around then. Crystal Castles, I think, was a pretty popular one as well. So, oh wait, I just realized I don't have captions because of the microphone thing. I'll just go without that. Actually, let me see if there's some way for me to. Should have worked. Should have. Oh wait. Okay, let's see. Now I didn't enable it. Okay. That's yeah. Okay, that's working now. So yeah. So Atari's home hardware division that made their consoles and computers and stuff was spun off into its own company, Atari Corporation, which would soon be acquired by Jack Tramiel, the former head of Commodore, who would then go on to make the Atari ST, release the 7800, and all that right up until the Jaguar and everything. Meanwhile, Atari games continued pushing through, but since they didn't actually have the license to use the Atari label for their home releases, they used another label, Tengen, which is a bit well known on the NES, especially because of their fact that they eventually made unlicensed games and got into a bit of a lawsuit with Nintendo from that. Um, so they had persisted for a while, and then they yeah, Corgi. Like I'm just going through a basic overview, so I'm not getting through like all the details. Yeah, Jack had basically like stepped down from day-to-day operations in the early '90s because of a health scare. So he wasn't handling that. He wasn't the one who actually did the Jaguar, but although the Jaguar was in development all the way from the mid '80s, because it was technically started as the successor to the ZX Spectrum of all things. But that is a story that's gonna take way too long to tell. Yeah, it's like the Flare 1, and also has to do with another unreleased console called the Conix Multisystem. There's just a whole lot to that I really don't want to go into right now. Um, so meanwhile, in the arcade front, Atari Games would continue releasing stuff in the arcade, and as I'll show you, some of their older stuff, well, that was released by Atari, since they still don't have the rights to those in the arcade, as well as a bunch of new stuff. But they were never quite the strongest developer in the early '90s, to be honest, and like end of the '80s, early '90s, right, both before and after the fighting game boom. Like, yeah, the home label was eventually changed to Time Warner Interactive, but in 1996 they were acquired by Midway, and full and became known as Midway Games West. They continue releasing games under the Atari label until 1999, with San Francisco Rush 2049 being one of their last, if not the last. I'm not sure if it is exactly the last one, but I know there were some updates to that were actually released under the Midway label because it was already, later 2001, when Midway stopped making arcade games, and eventually they were acquired by Time Warner, thus bringing everything, more specifically Warner Brothers, not Time Warner. Uh, Thus bringing everything full circle. So, that's enough explanation. Let's look at some games. 720 degrees. Air Race, I have seen that. It is an analog game, and it is one that uh is kind of, yeah, pretty unfinished. At least the emulation is. So let's, yeah, look at some old stuff here. Arcade classics. No, Phase. Hasbro was Atari Corporation. They eventually, after the failure of the Jaguar, were acquired in a reverse merger by JTS in hopes to keep some of the Atari technology. Um, Eventually, Atari, who, as I mentioned before, had the license to make home ports with that name, they they had licensed to Hasbro, who was acquired by Infogrames, who then now call themselves Atari. They're the only brand that is actually Atari, and I don't need to. So yeah, the year is 1992. It was the 20th anniversary. And Atari Games apparently tried to just re-release two of their old ones in a single package, but I guess people weren't quite ready for that yet. Maybe it was just a bit too early for that, because certainly a decade later, that one company, Cosmonaut, I don't remember what they're called, the one that made the Miss Pac-Man Galaga Class of '81 arcade game that I've seen on a lot of places. So let's take a quick look at this. And there's the famous Atari gong noise. I don't know why, but like every single later Atari games machine that has that has the FM chip has the gong. So yeah, this is basically Centipede. You can actually hold down the button, although it's not as fast as matching, but the firing rate still isn't that fast anyway, because it all depends on proximity. But yeah, the only difference is that this is played with a joystick and not a trackball. Which is weird because both games in this compilation use a trackball, but I guess they figured it would be an easier sell if they just made it use a standard joystick. So yeah, this is just Centipede. In my practice run a couple days ago, I was doing a bit better than this, but... So yeah, this game works. There are mushrooms. If you take them out, you get a bonus when you die. But otherwise, your main goal is to just take out the different segments of the centipede. Crawls down. Also, still doesn't exactly explain what we are, even with these updated graphics. And the spider gives bonus points. Yeah, but you know, it's pretty bare bones. No music during gameplay, no extra power-ups, no other modes or anything. So yeah, I can kind of see why audiences wouldn't have really gone for this back in the early 90s. If you did want to get your shmup on, then there were definitely much better options at this point. And you could probably just play it on the go, although I'm not sure specifically if any of the portable versions were released at that point, if that wasn't like right up until the late 90s. I can't even tell where my... Oh. I guess, yeah, it is one of the developer. Yes, that is true, Phase. In 1996, Namco would put out their Namco Arrangement series in arcades, which would have some very good updates, like Xevious with actually decent sound, and some other stuff in there. So let's just look at the other game, Missile Commands 2. I know, this at least has a bit more atmosphere, but... yeah, this is another game that was a trackball game, and this does use 3 buttons. So... early waves are pretty easy. Later ones are absolutely not. Oh, then this one, they actually named the cities. Yeah, this definitely feels like it's got a bit more, care. Like, I guess maybe it's supposed to be like, oh, it's actually aliens this time because they have Moscow listed as a city, so it's not just, you know, Cold War. But, who knows. Yeah, I mean, these are just famous arcade games in general. But... I guess a lot of people never played this remake because it never actually came out. Yeah, now everything's much faster. Which is kind of annoying because, you know, we're not using a trackball. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good anymore. Yeah, that was, like, I'm not really gonna know because it's not my strong point to, like, go into the culture at the time, but, oh, yeah, that was way too quick. Oh yeah, also your base, can get taken out as well. But I did manage to save one city somehow in that wave. I guess the one advantage, I was about to say, oh, but... yep, that's, arcade classics. I guess they wait until the wave ends because... oh, I didn't realize they still had a base there. Yeah, so... Area 51, that's a light gun game. I don't think I have time for that. Batman, you know what, we'll do one level of that. Because Batman was interesting because there were several games. This is based on the 1989 Tim Burton movie. By the way, our audio level's fine.
I'm Batman.
Like, that might have been too loud on my end, but maybe not on yours because of, the noise gate that I've put on OBS, but... yeah, there was, like, the Sunsoft game, well, 4 Sunsoft games, on different systems. There was the Atari computer game. Yeah, you know what, I'll set it slightly lower then. Master... yeah, that's good. Yeah, so it was, so then there was the home computer game from Ocean Software, which was particularly popular on the, Amiga, their A500 bundles, and there was the arcade game. And, I don't think people quite like this one as much as, the other one. Oh, I guess the first button is start. Don't seem to have any batarangs or anything yet. Well, yeah, I think the NES one is certainly well known. I do like the Genesis game a lot. Like, it has a very good soundtrack, especially for an early title. And some good atmosphere and set pieces from the movie, so... the Game Boy one I haven't played, and the TurboGrafx one is really weird, because... it was supposed to be a side-scroller, but then they changed it to a maze game for some reason. Oh right, there are driving sections. I guess. Yeah. We have to take. Can we take out any car or just the black? I guess any car. Are these all the Joker's cars? I thought he might color code his henchmen or something. Oof. Sorry about the. Sorry about the flashing there. Okay. So I think, yeah, this will be the last one. Okay, so here we get batarangs, which activate automatically. How do we fire bat? Okay, there we go. It's up and A. Oop. Oh, I guess. Oh. I was like, wait, why is there not letting me do my batarang? Hold on. Sorry, Automodus. You know, I'm not gonna understand that, but. Okay. Whoa, what? What? Oh.
It's time to retire.
I didn't realize there was actual, chemical juice stripping down. I fell. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this game around anywhere before either. This was certainly not the most popular licensed game, arcade game of 1989, that's for sure. Okay, I assume... Oh. Oh, that was a platform there. I'm like, wait, why am I walking up there? How do I get back up if I can't scroll? Okay, there we go. No. Oh. That's not an... Oop. Okay, yeah, this looks like Jack Napier. I can't believe Jack Nicholson is dead.
Get a load of me.
Just ignore that on screen.
Daddy's going to make some art, darling.
Yeah, okay, I think I've seen enough of that game. Blasteroid, that's another game that doesn't really get seen. This is a sequel to Asteroid, as you can guess. Oh no, is this analog? Yeah, this is an analog dials. Yeah, that one. California Speed is too late. Championship Sprint. Sub analog on it. Yeah, because racing game. Fireball is a weird two-player Atari game, so let's try Cyberstorm. Okay, yes, this is a fighting game. Let me turn on the volume a bit, also. So yeah, I already tried to make a game, and this one is, I guess, about intergalactic robots. When I tried this game, it definitely couldn't get very far in it. You know what, actually, let me see, game option. Service 1. Multi-level. Yeah, let's set it to easy. Just press any right button. Hold on. Okay, let's see if I can do any better on easy. Yes, Linnella, you are a very cute intergalactic robot, but fortunately you are not in a jank fighting game. Or if you want to be in a jank fighting game, you can, but it's not going to be this one at least. Yeah, this isn't a, Okay, it seems like this first fight you can mostly win by spamming fireballs. Which, at least this uses normal Street Fighter motions. I honestly have not played Primal Rage, which is Atari Games' most famous fighting game. Well, I think it was the only one in the arcade that actually got released, so... But at least, it's not very satisfying to play, but at least the controls aren't super weird. The controls, it's hard to describe. They just feel kind of clunky, and it's hard to, like, feel the hit stun other than the pause that the actual enemy gets. I mean, it doesn't help that there aren't any sound effects for it at all, but... Which, like, maybe, they would have, had it, but maybe they would have, had, you know, added the, sound effects if this game actually made it, but... Yeah, otherwise, doesn't feel too good. It's certainly far from the most jank fighting game of the time, honestly. I don't think I give him credit for that. In some ways, it feels even better than what... I mean, they are very quiet, though. I think it's in some ways even better than what Incredible Technologies had put out, but not great, certainly. Hi, Late Man! Welcome. Yeah, this has some interesting stuff. Let us move on. To another one that some people have seen recently. This has been on BBH's channel, and it has been on Retro Pals. This is Danger Express. I think this was a pretty recent dump, or at least in terms of being added to memes. So, yeah, this is a game that uses digitized sprites, and I'll move into the screen. I start? Maybe it starts just. Oh, no actual start. Okay. Give me 1 second. Weird. Okay, there we go. You pressed B. Yep, so you have to stop Ernst Blowfish and, yeah. Okay, I like that with the snake petting. So, for this first one, we're given a machine gun, so... Hi, Joran! It's good to see you here! How are you doing? Oop. Yeah, so... I can kind of see why this is definitely a weird game, but it's interesting in a fun kind of way. It's one of those things that you just kind of want to play through with someone, just to see, and I just got vaporized by a barrel. Oh, Jor, I hope you feel better soon, and please get some rest. Like, don't stay up right now, because you found me on. Yeah, I'll do at least these 2 sets of stages. So now, as you can see, we don't have a gun. Things are gonna be a bit harder, but yeah, the basic gameplay, you move into the screen. There are quite a few trains involved, hence the name Danger Express. And it's just a very weird kind of game that doesn't really fit into like conventional genres. Whoa. And yes, you can in fact fall off the train. I've tried. In fact, you have to jump there. But yeah, sometimes it can be hard to tell where you're supposed to actually aim in order to hit the enemy. Oh. Oh yeah, and your third button, ducks. I heard about that right up until there, because you have to actually do that. Whoa. Oh yes, definitely a weird one. And one that I am very glad that people can actually experience now through emulation. Like, yeah, it certainly would have been weird had it come out, but understandable. Also, I haven't mentioned yet, the reason why a lot of Atari games ended up as prototypes was because they would just throw a lot of ideas and see what stuck. So even in the early days, like before the split, there were a lot of interesting experimental games that never actually got a full distribution. Oh. If I continue. Okay. Oh, I pressed jump! Okay. Yeah, kind of. Although Taito did end up having some pretty weird stuff. Having some stuff that is kind of jank, you know. Sometimes you end up with violence fight. And, yeah, I think that's a good taste of cap in there. Escape from Plan and the Roller Masters. I don't remember at all how this... Oh, it's analog. This might be... how does this actually play? So, 3 buttons... And... Yeah, why an analog stick for this kind of movement? I don't get this. Yeah, Jordan, I love my live 2D avatar. That was like something they commissioned late 2021. And I decided, okay, I was gonna start streaming. That happened. You know what? Do I want to? Let me plug in my pad and let's see. So give me 1 sec. Let's see if MAME is better at its input handling. I know it's gotten some updates. Okay, looks like I have to restart MAME. And yeah, I made sure to specify the tail animation. Hold on, I think I have the artist credit in here. I thought I put something down in there. It was made by Stinky Tree. I'll put their name in there. They occasionally stream on here and stuff. Okay. Let's see. No, it's still not detecting it. It might be an issue with my... Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move other controller and see if that helps. Okay. Just for this game. I want to try it. Okay, A, B. Okay, let's look at what the game story is. Been selected from planet member of interplanetary SWAT team. As this industrial synthetic planetoid has been taken over by the Reptilons. Oh, they're big.
Your mission. Transport all hostages back to your ship. Destroy all robots. Rid Planet X of the evil Reptilon. Find and rescue Professor Cerebellum.
Wait, so Okay, yeah, this is very 80s Atari games. Like even the voice and stuff. You've seen Gauntlet and the way it just reads instructions. You know what? Let me set this slightly lower.
Don't shoot the slave.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So the only reason why I think this could be analog is if it used the 49-way joystick or something else. In fact, it even vaguely plays like Gauntlet with the enemy generators. Just you can't actually destroy the generators. There aren't quite as many enemies.
Touch human hostages to transport them back to the mothership. Find power switch to hack.
Oh.
Throwing switch, turn on electrode.
Apparently, you can't even just call it an escalator. It has to be electro stairs.
Don't shoot the sled.
I didn't mean to shoot him. I guess you get a smaller bonus. Doesn't actually.
Break into food lockers for more life.
Yeah, exactly, Corgi. That's. Oop. Yeah, okay, you only get the bonus if you manage to not shoot them, but you don't actually kill them somehow. I guess this gun has been set specifically to anti-robot mode, which is a pretty terrible mode, but what are you gonna do? We have a jump, but it doesn't seem to do anything yet. Maybe there's a use for it later. Oh, okay, thank you, Lenalia.
Jump.
I almost fell off the ledge there because I was about to ban that bot. See, sometimes you need to take out your anti-bot mode to get the bad ones so we can pet and cuddle all the good robots.
Break into bomb lockers to collect bombs.
Yeah! Oh, okay, third button is still crouch. So, much like Danger Express, somehow.
Jump to avoid.
Oh. This looks weird, but...
You've been detected. Keep moving so orb's tracking sense.
I'm not even sure what the bombs do, because you can't throw them. This game only has 3 buttons.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if any of the staff that worked on Danger Express, you know what, I'm gonna try at least one more credit. I also worked on this game, just because some of the weird, similar mechanics. Like, it's just weird that, like, I came across 2 games, and somehow they have more in common than you think, even though they're played completely differently. I'm guessing this is the end of the level.
Jump.
hostages are just that one type, even though there definitely were others. One left. Okay, this controls very weirdly.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Out of time, Space Cadet.
I was so close, actually. Let's try Sector B. Okay. That is electrified floor. Maybe if you didn't quite auto-aim for those, it might be a bit better. Hi, Defiant Optimist! Yeah, this is a, weird game. We're looking at all the stuff from, Atari Games' later output. Certainly, some interesting stuff. A lot of things just weren't released at all or didn't pass location test. Just the switch. Okay, come on, Guardian. I just want to shoot the Guardian. Come on, what? Oops. Okay, I think one more credit of this. Corgate, I have no idea. It looks like you should be able to, but it's a game and they had to add that mechanic in. Got sniped from way over there. I don't want to know what this bar does. It probably knocks me over. I still don't know what the bombs actually do. Yeah, like, even pre-split Atari had a lot of unreleased games. I guess you can't do anything with that switch.
Beware of low shots from drone carts.
Oh, I guess you have to crouch to... Wonder how the control scheme looked like. I'm just gonna finish this level. Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh.
I also like that uh-oh voice.
Duck, shoot, shoot.
Okay, I'm jumping. What are you doing?
Get the lid out. You've been detected.
Also, yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's... Okay, you can't... you can't seem to just jump over a desk or anything. Or jank over here.
You've been detected.
I also do like that they have like the same narrators just voicing everything. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I think that should be it for this game now. Yeah, maybe Jake is getting ahead of it all.
Prepare for battle with the evil Reptilon. Use your bombs.
Well, I might as well fight the Reptilon. How do I use my bombs? They're only... Let me see if there are any other input. No, just 3 buttons. Maybe I need to press some combination of them? Okay. Yeah, I think if you press A and B together... Okay, I think it might be A, B, and C together. So far this fight doesn't seem to really be much of a challenge. Oh, I forgot. I didn't collect the items. Oh well.
Good job. Now get to the next factory and rescue our people.
Okay, no hover bike segment there. So yeah, I'm gonna put my sorry, my microphone got unplugged by accident there. Let me just put in... Okay, so freeze. This one apparently... The default parent set as English voices. This is a puzzle game that I didn't get for my like 5 minutes of trying it, but you can see. Okay, how many buttons does it have? 3. Okay, it looks like just one of those generic match item things. Yeah, that was definitely a bit too loud. Oh, and the instructions are all in Japanese, that's right.
Presto, change
Banjo. I see. Chill. Be the fish.
Be the fish. I already don't like this, but okay. Yeah, I am not good at chaining in these types of games. So, and it looks like you can't actually get diagonals. Or it doesn't go through diagonals.
Gotcha.
Okay, now I just want to try one of the sets that doesn't have English voices. Yeah, let's do the latest set. I can see why this wasn't released. Oh, Zap! Hi, Anjim! How are you doing? Let's try pass it. Yes, I am, playing some pretty weird stuff tonight. Yeah, this just, looks like, one of those generic match puzzle games, just with really kinda cursed-looking graphics. Okay, and that's all I ever have to see of that game. Okay, Gauntlet, people know about. Gauntlet 2, Gauntlet Legends, Guardians of the Hood. So yeah. Oh no, that's really loud. Sorry. Okay, so it looks like it uses 5 buttons. And it's another one with digitized graphics. Honor and Chief. Oh, we also got Javier, and Tanya. The gangs have gotten worse. It's your turn. Stop them, but you. What? That's kick. Okay, third button is block. You got like 2 levels of punches. Yeah, this is kind of a weird thing. You got 2 levels of attacks, and then the third button is just guard. This also looks kind of... It also feels kind of jank in how the hits actually work. Can I attack the taxi at all? It doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, 2 buttons at the same time does a jump move. Like, I guess the multiple strengths, we're kind of trying to get in on the fighting game action, but... Also, it looks like in this, prototype, you don't actually take any damage. Oh, no, maybe... No, you do. Okay, never mind. It looks like I wasn't, like, taking any damage before, but... I guess I am now. Yeah, there we go. Because some prototypes do have debug functions still left in, although a lot of the arcade ones don't. At least, like, not... The more polished ones from, like, more polished companies and stuff, those... Was he playing air guitar? That was weird. The more polished ones from, like, Capcom and Taito, usually we're like a full build of the game, it just stops after a certain stage and then gives you like a special ending screen. Yeah, okay, we definitely have. I'm not sure how you actually do... Ooh. Okay, I guess that's a weird crouch guarding animation. So yeah, I guess in multiplayer games, apparently, it didn't matter how well you two were doing. Wait. Yeah, this might not be winnable in this build or something. Because I do not see, like, his health bar go down at all. I don't see a health bar at all. Oh, wait, no, I do. Never mind. It's a lot bigger than mine somehow. So, yeah, that's another interesting game. Guardian of the Hood. Guts and Glory. I don't actually know what this is. Oh. Yeah, also analog hard driving. There were some prototype hard driving type games like hard driving airborne, but those use analog controls, so therefore are going to be almost impossible to play. Keep It Up World Tour is, yeah, Tunas, Hydra, Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom. Clax? No, we don't need to see Clax. Okay, I would like to show this game off, but it does need a CHD. So one of the other ones that I know was, in fact, dumped, fairly recently, like within the last couple of years, is the sequel to Marble Madness, called Marble Man in some regions. There also were some versions that used a trackball, but the game didn't do well, originally location testing, so Atari thought, okay, let's just try it with a joystick, and, yeah, it still didn't do very well there. Let's turn the volume down a bit. Yeah, I don't know why they made the marble have a cursed face. At least here we get a remix of the first song from the game. And yeah, that was another feature that they were touting in this game, multiplayer. So let's start with Ariel. I'm not particularly good at the original Marble Madness in any form, so just be warned, I'm not going to be playing very well. Oh, we have to... Yeah, do that. Knock me away here. No, I think to get this last one, yeah, we need... Oh. Turbo over here. Also, the music sounds pretty dissonant, which, you know, might have been alright for 1984, when FM music in games at all was a big deal, but... In the year 1991, this was definitely not the best looking or sounding game on the market. No, I got trounced by that bucket. So, you know what, I'm gonna try once more after this. Yeah, like, I mean, honestly, I don't think this sounds quite as good as the original game, and even that one, yeah, it had some weird songs in it, but it was understandable for the time, certainly. Yeah, that's kind of how video game music was. Whoa, 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 Elrock, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, you're doing well tonight. What were you up to? Well, I know you're usually up to arcade stuff. Did you get any 1CCs this time? Hold on. I'm gonna shut you out when I can. Oh, nice. There you go. I'm just kind of been playing through random Atari game stuff. Yeah, kind of an impromptu stream here, so I'm not going to be looking at these games for a while, but I didn't want to draw attention to some of the weird stuff. Yes, I was playing Guardians in the Hood. Like, just before this, basically. I'm going through alphabetical order. Yeah, you know what? I think that's enough. Maximum force. Okay, yeah, we don't have a CHD. Metal Maniacs can't. Motor Frenzy, I have a feeling, is going to be analog. Yeah. I just want to see how this... Okay, this looks fairly normal-ish. I mean, it's digitized, but it's there. So let's look at this one. This one might need a mouse. It's off the wall. So, no, it looks like you can use either a dial or... This was not to be confused with the 2600 game that only came out a couple years before this, surprisingly. This is sort of a breakout sequel. So... Okay, hold on. I may actually need my... Yes, this game definitely looks like a DOS game. Okay, let's see if this... Nope, it's not working. Hold on. I think I need to enable it, settings here. Yep, okay. Now this is... sort of playable, so... as you can see, but unlike the original Breakout, there are more directions and stuff. I mean, here it just kind of looks like on its side, but... gonna see how it works. I guess this one did get a release, but yeah. Definitely got a weird art style that... how did that happen? That definitely makes you think of some kind of DOS game. There were plenty of those on, you know, DOS and Macintosh and Amiga and stuff, so... yeah, it's a pretty easy genre to make, I guess. Also, I guess because this one has multiple directions, you could actually move up and down. I'm actually moving the mouse up and down because it uses a full-on trackball instead of just a dial. I somehow got another ball. I don't think any of the other buttons don't seem to do anything right now. No, I don't think I can move the ball in any special way. You know what, I'll do like one more credit, but... I'm honestly not feeling this game that much. I do think there are much better Breaknoid type games out there, so... yeah, I can see why this one might have not been too popular. But it is nevertheless a part of Atari history. At least this actually has music during the gameplay. And the music's not bad, honestly. Like, again, this is something that's kind of surprising just for Atari and for games of this genre. Just get into the exit already. Okay, somehow, yeah, I'm not sure what causes the ball to curve like that, but I guess after enough shots, it eventually splits. Okay, there we go. This should be simple enough, you should think. Yeah, okay, I think one more level. Or one more wave, as they call it. Yes, one more rack, one more board. There were a lot of weird things that they call. Yeah, so I guess if you hit the ball like way off to the side or something, it ends up just bouncing weirdly like that, and I am not sure what that does. Other than potentially annoy you because the ball does not actually bounce all the way forward like you think it should. I guess the buzzer sound is the counterpart to the gong. But yeah, whoever made this music had some nice use of the tubular bell patch. I do admit that is a Yamaha default patch that I am particularly fond of, so... Yeah, okay, I guess that, yeah, if you hit it, like, fast a certain way, that's what causes that weird thing. Okay, I think that shall be all. And I'm gonna turn off mouse support in MAME, so I can actually get my mouse cursor. Boy, Peter Packer. Left throw, right throw. Yes, this game you play as a rat. I'm not sure what throw actually does. Oh, okay, I guess that's... Bring objects back to the nest, throw objects to stunned animals, stunned animals may be ridden, tough rat can't be ridden. Okay. Is that our nest? Okay, this seems like an interesting game idea, honestly. I'm guessing that's the big rat. Okay, that's our nest here. How do we get this? I don't know how I get over there. Okay, we can stun the big rat. No, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Never mind. Okay, I'll try one more round. Oh, okay. Don't go down there. But that looks like the only way to actually go down and to the right. We have to figure out because that other bat is always there. We do that, I guess. We go down here. Okay. One a bit trickier to figure out, but yeah. I also like the music. It is pretty jazzy, kind of infiltration type song. Okay, so how do we get there? Oh, we can crawl. Okay, that makes sense. Hi, Alithana. It's good to see you here. Welcome. How are you doing? Sorry, oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try this level again. I'm doing alright. I'm a bit tired, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be, but... I found a game where you play as a rat and have to collect shiny objects, like... Come on. This should have been, like, a really popular game. What were people in 1985 thinking? Oh, okay, that water hurts. Okay, don't go like that. I have to slide through the other way. We might. I'm actually not sure. Like, I'm not sure if I am gonna braid Azura or someone else, honestly. There was also someone doing something related to the other Atari tonight, so... My rock miss. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna go to bed, like, not too late, so... I don't know. Yeah, that didn't take me anywhere where I actually wanted to go. Oh. Okay, I think one more try at this. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I mean, it was drawn by a great artist, Stinky Treen. So they had done a model for a friend of mine. I got distracted. Okay, so yeah, I guess you want to stand here. Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough of Peter Packard for now. Pit Fighter, Primal Rage, yeah. Race Driving. Relief Pitcher, Road Blasters. Burners, that looks, yeah, that's definitely too new. Alright, okay. Because it's overall not working, but graphics and sound are okay. Oh, this is... Yeah, okay, that's a racing game. Roadrunner, I am not sure what... Yeah, okay, this... probably uses like a trackball or something. But yes, it is interesting that they made a game based on Roadrunner. San Francisco Rush is too new. Shoes! This one is another trackball game, and it's based on horseshoes. Okay. Space Lords. Oh yeah, okay, I've seen that. Sparks is a pretty weird puzzle game. Degree, The Empire Strikes Back. The Last Starfighter is another interesting one, but yeah, it's currently in a pretty unfinished state regarding emulation. I'm just glad that like a prototype has actually been found of this at all. Because it certainly would have been interesting to see. In fact, let's see what the mission. Yeah, okay, so this is some interesting stuff, but not really playable. Tubin, Super TRX, Vicious Circle, yeah, I already talked that. Vindicators, that's another beat 'em up, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no, it's oh, this wasn't the... Yeah, okay. This looks weird. Apparently it was popular enough that they made Vindicators Part 2, and... Yeah, you know what? It's almost 10 o'clock over here. I think I will stop for now.